The 27 slender compositions of the New Testament were written in the ordinary Greek, koine, of the early Roman Empire. Leaders of the new cult that arose in Palestine after the death of Jesus and spread explosively across the Mediterranean world in the last part of the 1st century CE, wrote letters to newly formed communities, and 21 of them are preserved. 4 narratives concerning Jesus, the Gospels, another concerning the movement's first expansion, Acts of the Apostles, and an intense visionary composition, Revelation, were also written over the last 3 decades of the 1st century and complete the collection. The religious and cultural impact of this tiny assemblage of writings is out of proportion to its length, the circumstances of its composition, and its literary merit. As the Christian religion gained a more decisive identity in the mid-2nd century, these 27 compositions became its official collection, or canon, of sacred writings and, together with the Greek translation of the Hebrew Bible, became the Christian Bible, or Holy Scripture. From that point on, the New Testament lost much of its human and historical character. For Christian believers, it was God's inspired Word, divine revelation, the definitive sourcebook for theology and morality. For despisers of Christianity, the New Testament, above all the letters of Paul, represented all the intellectually and spiritually repressive tendencies they disliked in the religion that had, through the accident of imperial appropriation, become the dominant cultural force of Europe and the world that European colonization shaped. 3 kinds of readers can profit from a very short introduction to the New Testament. Christians can use a fresh look at the compositions they usually engage through acts of piety, and can discover in them both an alarming complexity and a comforting humanity. Despisers of Christianity, likewise, deserve an appreciation of these writings unencumbered by the weight of theological and cultural significance. They may be surprised both by the New Testament's variety of viewpoints and generosity of spirit. For those who already have strong views concerning the New Testament, this book can serve less as an introduction than as a reorientation. But there are other readers who, in increasing numbers, simply have never read the New Testament, have not experienced it as a cultural force in their lives, and have little notion of what has made its composition controversial or even interesting. They can learn what the excitement has been about. Potential readers, in all 3 categories, should be aware that a completely neutral introduction to the New Testament is impossible, probably not even desirable.